Hi everyone, it's Rachel back with the Shades of Orange. Today I'm here to do an unboxing of the April 2019 Creepy Crate. Once again, the company, the lineup that curates this subscription box has so kindly sent me a free box in exchange for doing an unboxing and review for you all. Otherwise, I receive no compensation. If this is your first time checking out the box, this is a bi-monthly box, so it comes out every second month, and the contents are typically either true crime or horror or just as the box suggests, creepy things. There are always books in there, which is my favorite part, as well as some fantastic creepy swag. I've already peeked inside just so that I can give you a little more explanation about what I'm looking at rather than just having me fumble around looking at random things in front of you. But all that being said, let's get into the contents. Now, first, I received a t-shirt that is pretty great, and that is a Black Hills Regional Park t-shirt. And if that doesn't ring a bell, this is from the Blair Witch Project, which I actually have not watched. I don't actually mind found footage films, so I'd like to know if it's still worth watching even though it's a little bit dated now. I got this in a medium, and because it's a unisex medium, this will actually probably fit my husband better than me. So I'm thinking about just slipping this into his wardrobe and seeing if he recognizes it or just unbeknownst to him, ends up just wearing a shirt from the Blair Witch Project, which would be kind of fun because, as I mentioned before, he doesn't love horror as much as I do. But it's a pretty fantastic shirt, so one of us should definitely get some wear out of it. Now I've got to talk about the books, and the physical one I received is You Will Suffer by Alexandra Ivy. I hadn't heard about this one before, but I understand it's about a town that is hit by a serial killer. It follows a young woman who teams up with her neighbor who happens to be an FBI agent, and they are trying to track down the killer and of course survive. I do love a good serial killer story. However, when I looked at this one a little more closely, I noticed that it's classified as a romance suspense, and I'm not so big on the romance elements, so I'm guessing that I'll like the serial killer parts, and my review will probably say that I could have done without the romance. So not my exact taste, but still an interesting one. I definitely like reading more kind of like thrillers and horror by female authors, so I'm excited about that aspect. But I should also mention that while I received this book, if you actually watch multiple unboxings, you should know that different books get sent to different people. I'm not sure how they decide how that happens, but I read that you could also receive a head full of ghosts in this month, which would have been amazing because I love possession stories. So even if this one's not your taste, you definitely could find another book in your box that is a little bit more up your alley. Now they also provided an ebook, and that is Conjure Wife by Fritz Leiber, which I understand is actually more of a science fiction horror classic. And this one actually sounds like a lot of fun. I also like the fact that they're including more digital media in these boxes. I was talking about someone in a previous unboxing that not everyone necessarily wants to collect physical books due to space or whatever the case is. So it's actually kind of nice that this is something I can download to the Kindle app on my phone or tablet. But this particular story, I understand, follows a professor and his wife, and the professor realizes that his wife has been basically casting spells to make him a better professor, and so he tells her to stop. But when she does, basically terrible things start to happen, and he just starts having little accidents and bad things just keep happening. It sounds like a lot of fun. I've heard nothing about this before it showed up in my box, so it's definitely one I want to check out and hopefully will be right up my alley. Now there are last few items I wanted to show in the box. This box seemed to be a little bit witchy themed, probably because of that ebook. And with the box came this teeny tiny little notebook that says spell book, which is super adorable. It just has lined pages, so this might be something fun to like throw in my purse just for those times that I need to like take some notes. I normally take notes on my phone, but this is pretty cute. And along with that came the best pen ever. If you can see this, it's a pen that is shaped like a little broomstick, and I think that is crazy adorable. I love how it's like hand woven, and this is definitely one I'm gonna pull out in hopefully the most embarrassing times because I like this pen a lot. As well, they also threw in a bath bomb. This one is scented to be sage and lavender, which are kind of like witchy scents. I gotta say, lavender is not my favorite, so it's a little stinky for my taste, but I know a lot of people love lavender. And you know what, I'll probably still use it anyway because I really like bath bombs. They just make everything nice and fizzy in the bath, so that's pretty fun. And the very last item I have to show you, I love so much that I'm actually already wearing it. You can probably sort of see it. And that is this gorgeous pendant that is a raven that's supposed to be the harbinger of death. I adore kind of creepy necklaces and all of that, but I've actually never spent the money to get anything like this for myself. So I am gonna get so much use out of this. I absolutely love it. I don't actually have a lot of kind of costume style jewelry. And yeah, this is one I will probably honestly wear every day. So personally for me, this is my favorite item in the box, just because it's something that is so my taste and I just adore it. So that is everything in the box for April 2019. As always, I'd love to know which item you are most interested in. Personally for me, like I said, this necklace was my favorite, but there's a lot of things in this box I really think I will enjoy. If you are considering actually getting a subscription, you can use my code ORANGE5. I get no compensation, but it lets a lineup know that you watched my video, and of course you get $5 off, which is the most important part. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to you again soon. Okay, bye-bye.